starting to see dragon-like presence here. Hello, my friend, if I dare call you that. Interesting. What do you have to share? Seeing symbols for a certain amount of psychic ability here already. And that has something to do with this dragon character, who strangely enough I saw before today, and that's who I'm seeing again doing a reading. Actually, that's not strange, and I can probably explain that later, but right now I need to follow this here. Dragon with multiple heads. And in the center of them all, there's like a galaxy spinning that they're all coming out of. There's a high peak on some planet, goes up like a spike. Like really high. Trying to see that high to see what's on top of it. Signs for something like astronomy or astrology here I've seen a few times. Now I'm seeing geometric circular symbols that I'm not that familiar with myself. And they're creating something that looks sort of like a tornado that we're going down through. It's a lot of colors. What's this got to do with Michael? I see. I believe these dragon-like beings have been identified by some under the name Quetzal, or they're related somehow to this line, this lineage. I have to look up to them, I have to show them respect to be in their presence. They're a reddish color. At least these ones are. This one of them's sort of glad that I explained all that now. He's acting a lot less threatening. Being kind of playful. Yeah, I kind of like these guys, to be honest with you. They'd be terrifying to be in their physical presence, but whoever they are, you have some sort of psychic connection with them. Yeah, there's a part of your mind that's in connection psychically somewhat to these beings. They showed me their galaxy. They showed me a little bit about how they look, dragon-like, intelligent, sentient, advanced beings of some kind of a reptilian nature here. Is there anything else they need to share or want to share or anything? About his connection to you, or perhaps if he's curious what he could look into along those lines? Seeing like a pendulum or a time measuring device or a sundial, pyramid shaped triangle, sharp. Some sort of technology that I don't understand what I'm looking at. It's foreign to anything I've seen. What is it doing? Alright. Any other spirit guides or connections or anyone? I'm open to, you can deliver mail to Michael here if you'd like to. I immediately see a feline. That's interesting. Female, cougar-like, and now I'm seeing a male too. He's nearby, hanging out too. Just chilling. Very cool energy, very confident cat. Ah. He's like, yeah, you get it, like that's the energy he gives me. Oh, cats are so cool felines. They just by being themselves, they blow your mind with how cool someone can actually be. So he's connected to you. A male and a female, same species. They're humanoid. They're sort of what I would describe as mountain lion or puma-like, as far as their coat. But of course, they're humanoid. They're bigger than that. They're intelligent. They're very interesting. Their energy is wonderful to feel. Playful, super self-confident. So clearly, all right. What would you like me to say to him here? Yeah, it's just reassurance that you're connected to, and the thing is, this is just one spirit guide who immediately stepped forward, but he's a feline being of sorts. You're very much connected to him. He's, of course, super confident, loves himself, and just feeling his presence, like, wow. It's awesome. And okay, so thinking about his image might help an idea of in other words, to help you sharpen your psychic connection and learn how to differentiate the feelings that he sends and thoughts he sends you and so forth. Things that can help with this are possibly artwork involving humanoid feline beings of a mountain lion-like, cougar-like depiction. And as you go through that kind of artwork, if you feel something, if a certain image stands out to you, either male or female, as there was clearly one of each, that would be a good place to start as like something to meditate upon as you help connect your mind. Because what you're doing when you do that is you're choosing to reach out telepathically to this particular being who you definitely have a connection to. He's very well probably part of your own oversoul, although I'm not going to speak on account of that because I didn't ask. It doesn't particularly matter. You have a strong connection to these two individuals, especially the male, it seemed like, and and he's an awesome character. And I think that's a place to start, meditating upon the idea that you have that connection. And the more you feel him and his energy in your heart and in your energy field, the more you're going to realize how much of a cool cat you actually are. You actually have no idea right now. You're choosing to experience the illusion of not really seeing it or feeling it, but you're you're actually a lot like this character. That's why he's connected to you. And actually, even though felines are a race known for how cool they are and how cool it is to be in their presence and how, you know, self-confident, self-reassured, self-loving, his energy was just strikingly so. Like it just made, it lifted my, and maybe you feel it even feeling the reading. That's very possible because you do have, I've seen a certain amount of psychic ability you do have here. So focus upon what you feel right now, even through the reading, and realize that you're connected to this guy. You're a lot like him. And you have all the same potential to experience that feeling of supreme self-love and confidence and seeing yourself for how damn cool you really are. That's his energy big time. And it means you have all those same characteristics within you. He is part of your oversoul. He wanted you to know that. So you have a direct link, like I don't know what to call it, like a spiritual genetic connection to this being, because he's part of your same oversoul. So you can access his feeling, his vibration of confidence, and he would love to share it with you, just by being himself. And the more you reach out to him and find that connection, it's going to be very interesting. All right, anything else there, or does any other spirit guide or being connected to Michael have anything to share? While I'm more than open to it, delivering mail, my friends, for this person. Okay. Without even having to go much further, I'm sensing that what's been going on with you, and as pertains to some of what you're asking about right now, is that as you want to experience more of your spiritual connection to your spirit guides, to the other side, you know it's there. You know for the most part you're ready for it. You're wondering what are the elements or energies that's still somewhat in resistance within you. You're sensing that as well. And you're bringing it forward. You are doing it. You are doing it. Simply by having set your attention to this, your intention to this growth, it is occurring within you. And one thing specifically that you've been working on releasing is trauma that pertains to a past life or a parallel life, depending on how your mind best ends up seeing or understanding that. And it did involve a life in Africa, okay? And the way things went for you there, and it wasn't your fault, but you experienced quite a bit of trauma and pain. And I started to feel it and I started to see it, and honestly, because I'm so empathic, I don't want to get lost in that. It looked like, some people had turned on you due to a misunderstanding, and you're basically being put through a very traumatic kind of death, okay, at the hands of what you might call superstitious pack mentality, people freaking out due to a misunderstanding that wasn't your fault. And this has a great deal to do with why you emotionally are having a little bit of trouble with approaching your own connection to your psychic abilities. And honestly, this is making me feel like crying now, which is very interesting. I'm not going to go that far with it because I don't even want to be distracted by stopping to cry, but that's I'm feeling that very clearly. The way things went in another life is, and know that you're not alone in this kind of thing. A lot of us that are waking up and realizing we have these sort of things within us that we want to wake up and use and become connected with find that there's very real visceral reasons for why our subconscious is avoiding and scared to do that. There's parts of you that are afraid that if you share with the world abilities and understandings and things that maybe they don't understand, you're afraid that they can turn on you and again traumatize you and very much hurt you. But you are being encouraged by your soul and your spirit guides in this case to go ahead and clear that fear away. It's hindering you in the sense, and remember, this is only an energetic thing. You don't need to clearly see this past life for yourself. You just need to know that there are very real, very justified, very true reasons why there's apprehension within you. This is part of the process of healing it and letting it go, is first understanding that this world here doesn't know how to do this for you, but you need to honor your process, you need to honor yourself. You've suffered things, you've been through things, you're a soul that has a lot more experience and depth to it than you realize, as is the case, with humans on Earth. And as this clears from you, which it's naturally doing now, you're clearing it like crying tears, from your soul. But you're seeing bits and pieces and you're kind of relating to it energetically, and at a level you're feeling apprehension based on things that occurred there. So understand that as you heal that past life and you heal yourself from the trauma, and you no longer see yourself as still experiencing that anymore, you're actually healing that other life, and then you'll stop experiencing that blockage in this life, okay, if that makes sense in the wording. And it's going to become easier for you to open up these parts of yourself that are there. So, one spiritual gift seen clearly already immediately, a psychic type intuitive ability that can be accessed, a connection, various connections to beings, and a message that you do have the confidence and the coolness and the traits that you so admire, that you're seeing, that you understand these traits that you're looking for. The reason that you even see them is because you do have them, okay? And they're coming forth, and this is your natural process, and there's going to be psychic ability becoming unlocked as you clear, pain, sadness, hurt, and love yourself from things that have happened to you from other lives. And like I say, it doesn't matter whether or not you clearly re-experience those lives. What matters is the act of loving yourself and understanding that you have every reason to be exactly who you are, and your soul knows this, and you are exactly who you're supposed to be. And right now, you are experiencing a fast changing and developing and awakening process, and this is a part of it. So if those things have been worded clearly enough now, that it makes it very understandable to you what a very good place you really are in. We consider that to be enough for now, and a lot to ponder and a lot to work with, a tremendous amount of depth and value to these things, a great deal of respect and love and appreciation to this person and their interesting journey that they're creating of a life. If this being wishes to connect more directly with their spirit guides, develop very personal relationships involving things that he might like, even names and such things, if that's to be the case, it absolutely can and will be so. This individual has all the necessary psychic equipment available to them. So as these blockages clear, yes, okay, thank you. So they're basically saying that, you're already naturally awakening and doing and changing your vibration and going through this changing process. And this is just to elaborate and help you see it and understand it for what it is. That might make it easier to go through and more enjoyable to go through when you realize that this is a metamorphosis that you're choosing at this time and you're ready for on all levels. So just love yourself and it's okay to feel fears and apprehensions and pains and things moving through you, because you're clearing your energy of those your energy field of those things, and the processes that are natural to your growth and expansion are occurring, and you have the connections you need, and you're going to know that for yourself to a much greater degree, and that's going to open up to you. So it's all very, very good news here, the way I see it. All right, so I give thanks to everyone involved with this reading. It's actually been incredibly enjoyable, and it's been an honor to be useful to everyone involved in this, in all parts of it, for the overall benefit of everyone's best interest. So thank you, and much gratitude and love and appreciation and respect to all involved. Oh yeah. All right, man. Oh, there it is. That was awesome, and it was an honor to do. Much love, brother. Let me know your feedback on that. You just know I'm here for you, okay? It's been an honor.